Hello, welcome to my video. This video is separated into 11 parts. There are introduction of myself, diversity management, satisfaction, mood, personality, creativity, motivation, teams, power, politics, and achievements at Stanford International University. Now, let's start with my introduction part. I'm Kawinnath, a 20-year-old girl from Bangkok, Thailand. Now I am the second-year, second-term student in International Business Management at Stanford International University. When talking about diversity, I feel in two ways. First, I feel very excited to meet and interact with new people every single day, and I can learn some experience from them. However, I also feel scared because I might not be able to interact with them properly, they may not like me, or it might lead to some conflict in my personal life, school life, and work life in the future. I think there is 80% that I open myself up to associating with the people from different culture because I don't want to be bored. I think it is a great opportunity for me to learn some new culture from other people. If I just stay in the same culture, same environment all the time, it will be very bored for me. However, another 20% that I deduct from it is because I still have my safe zone. Sometimes it's not comfortable to learn some culture, or they might have very different culture and they just come to me very fast, so I will not be that comfortable to interact with them at the first time. But then after a few times, after a few times that I meet them, I will be more comfortable to learn some experience and some culture from them. Yeah. To answer this question, I think I'm satisfied with myself around 70%. I will talk about what I like about myself first, okay? So, I like that I'm tall and I can learn some new things very fast. I also like to sing songs, and that is the entertainment, and I really like it. If I cannot sing songs anymore, I cannot have the voice like this, I will not be satisfied with myself that much. However, in another 30%, I don't really like that I'm getting fat too too easy. Right now I just eat something and my weight is going up very fast. And sometimes I don't like my teeth, my mouth, or my face. But overall, I think 70% I like it. Yeah. So about my life, in the past, I was not that satisfied with my life that much because I thought my life was not that comfortable, not convenient. I have to live at the home very far from the city, and I have to commute to my school, so for a long distance. So it took a lot of time for me to go to school, and I don't really like that life. But right now I'm just moving to the condominium and live with my family. And actually, when I look back, or even I'm looking at my life now, I think I'm more comfortable than other people. I can see that there are a lot of people who are poorer than me, and they don't have the life as me. So my life is kind of good at the very good level actually. So I'm quite satisfied with my life right now. In the normal time, I'm I think I'm quite alert. What I mean is that like I always jump around talking with new people, and sometimes they're scared of me because it's kind of like I harass them, but actually I'm just friendly actually. So I just talk to them, but sometimes it's just the first time that we meet each other, but I do something like I know them for a long time. But in other situation, like in the opposite situation, if I'm in a bad situation or I'm not quite well, like I'm sick or I'm on period, my mood will be in the opposite way. What I mean is that they will be able to see from my face that I'm not in a good mood. I can be angry anytime at that moment, and sometimes I will be very sad or stressful all the time. Yeah, so it's kind of like very opposite things. It's hard for me to do something in the middle actually. As I mentioned a little bit in the last question, sometimes like the situation around me that happened to me can impact on my mood. So like for example, like if I just have some argument with my parents before I leave home, I will be very angry, or sometimes I will be very like depressed, and I will not talk to other people at all. I would like to be with myself or something like that. And in other situation, even it's not like I'm not in that situation, it is other people business actually. But when I see from the outside person, I feel like depressed or I feel sad with their life or with that situation. It also affect my mood on that day too. For my personality, based on the MBTI or Myers-Briggs type indicator, I've got the ESTJ, which is the first one is extrovert. I think I'm quite extrovert as I am very friendly. I love to talk to new people. I would like to go out with my friend and have my social life. If I have to stay at home and do nothing or just stay at home and talking no one else, I will be it will be very boring for me, and I think I cannot do that. For the next one is sensing. I love to see things in reality. I don't want to see something like just thing like imagine it or something in imagination. I love to do things practically so I can see that it's real, it's there, something like that. And the next one is thinking. Like I always judge people based on the reason. I don't want to judge them by the appearance or something like that. I just always based on reason all the time. And the last one is judge judging. I've got the judging. So like I always give importance to the deadlines, the rules all the time. I think if someone who create the rules or create the deadlines, it has to be important. It we have to do something based on that. We have to follow that rules. We cannot just forget about it or just thing like that. And even I'm the one who create the rules or create the deadlines, I can organize my work properly and more easily. And I think everyone can get everything done by that time. So I think it's very important for me to focus on those. Actually, it's quite hard for me to answer this question about the creativity. So because like sometimes I'm very creative. I mean, when I didn't think anything, I have to just lay down and then and think nothing. I will get some very great idea. So it might be that I'm very creative, but when I'm trying to think to come up with some good ideas, when I would like to do my work or I would like to create some projects for my courses, it's quite hard for me to think about those ideas. It's kind of like I'm blank. There is nothing in my head anymore or something like that. So that's why I'm saying that it's quite hard for me to answer this question. And about the importance of creativity for my life, I think it's quite important in terms of the projects, in terms of the ideas, because I think this world right now needs some creativity, needs some innovation. If I am the one who have the very like a lot of creativities, it can help me to get the job more easily, or it can help me to finish my work very fast, and I might be able to gain some money from those ideas too. For motivational level as a student, I think in the past, I mean when I was in LLP, when I just study only English, and when I was in the first year or first or second term, something like that, my motivational level was so high because I just having fun with the courses here. I just think that, oh, everything is new. I can meet with new people. I can learn new things, and it's not that hard for me. It's just in my level, so I don't have to work that hard. I just study like chilled out, and I can get a very good grade. So it's kind of like when I have fun with those courses, I my motivational level was so high. But after I just come like go up to the second year, like all courses is so like all courses are so hard for me. I have to spend a lot of time to work on that. Actually, it's normal, right? But yeah, it can decrease my motivational level too. What motivates me? Actually, for this question, I'm kind of both intrinsically and extrinsically motivated. Like for intrinsic, like my knowledge and challenge always impact on my motivational level. Like sometime when I was down, I was depressed, I always challenge myself to continue my life, continue working as normal. And also the extrinsic, like the complaint from my parents, it's always the first one that I can think of, because like they always complain to me. They don't want to let me down, but they just want me to improve myself to be better than before. So it also, those complaints also motivates me too. And sometimes it can be some competition. In this term of competition is kind of like when I can see other people who are better than me, like they have the better knowledge, they have the good skills in some terms that I'm not that good. So I see them as the idols for me. So I would like to motivate myself to improve myself, to be better and be the be like them sometimes, like that. Yeah. Actually, for my interest and goals in the future, I have many of them. Like, but I will give you some example. Like, in terms of what I'm studying in the business field right now, I would like to have my own business to help the student in their education. I think the Thai education is not does not fit with the students. It cannot help the student to improve their knowledge that much. Sometimes when they graduate, they cannot work. They didn't have skills to work on their daily task or something like that. And I think that is the very important thing that have to be improved in Thailand. So I would like to have my school or something like that. It's just a dream. Maybe I will change in the future, but mainly I would like to improve Thai education system. And in another term, that my interest, I really love to sing. Actually, I sing any kind of song, and now I'm in the choir at Chulalongkorn University. So in the future, I also have my dream that I would like to be in first, the best choir in Thailand or even in the world. If I have more time to work on that or to study more in the music terms, actually. I would definitely say yes to this question. As I mentioned in other question before, that I love to meet with new people. I love to enjoy my social life. So working in team is also another kind of social situation for me. I think it is a good opportunity for me to learn new experience, learn to know their skills or something like that, learn other people more. And I think working in team is better than working alone, because in each project or in each task that we get, it needs a lot of skills to finish that work. Sometimes if I have some good skills in one term, I might not be able to do another term very well. Like for example, like when I do the report with my friend, I don't really love to do the research. I don't like to search something. It's kind of hard for me. But for my friend, they love to do the research. And I love to like proofread at the end. I love to do the references or something like that. So it's kind of like different skills come together and work in the same task, and it can make that work done very well. Actually, I think it's better than working alone. To improve as a team player, actually right now it's kind of like sometime when I can see that other people do not work as they have to do, and even that time I'm not the leader, but I always like, okay, just jump in and then just help them to like, please do it, please make it, get it done by this day, this day. I always like orders other people. I don't know, maybe other people don't like me that I do like that because it's not my responsibility. So what I have to improve is that I have to learn to be the follower rather than the leader. I can be the good leader right now, but I don't think that I can follow other people that well in this situation. Yeah. Looking at five bases of power, I think right now I have the expert power because people always believe me, like my friends always when believe me in something that I'm good at. Like I'm good at math, I can do the accounting or finance very well. So my friends always believe in me in those subjects or something like that. So if I'm good at something, I think I have the power over other people on that thing. Yeah. So it is the expert power. In the future, I wish to acquire the reward power because I would like to reward the people who are responsible for their job, who finish their task very well, or who work very hard. And I would like to reward those people. I would like to see them happy. And I would like them to love me rather than just like do something what I want because I force them to do it or something like that. In the past, I thought I didn't play politics. Actually, to be honest with you, I really hate this word. I think this word is really bad. But after I study in the OB class, I changed my thought. I can see that everyone is playing politics because everyone wants to get what they expect. Sometimes they might have to hurt somebody else, like their friends or other people around them. Or they might also create some enemies too. So, from this case, me too. I'm including in those people. So I am also playing politics. For this question, the answer is yes, of course. Because what the student like me is doing, even it is the failure or it is an achievement, I am the representative of the whole university. It's not only me, I mean everyone, every student in the university are the representatives of the university. So if they get some achievement, some good achievement, or if they graduate from this university, it can help to increase the good reputation for the university for sure. And if they're doing something bad, like they might be in the news that it's so bad, it also can create some bad reputation for the university.